Welcome to Building Your Business. This is the show for passionate entrepreneurs who want to take their business to the next level. I am your host, Kelly Sinclair. I'm bringing you all of the branding and marketing and entrepreneurship lessons that you need to move forward in your business, to grow your brand, to get more visibility, to get out there and get seen. And today I want to talk to you about the one thing you're probably forgetting on social media. The audience you might not be actually trying to reach. And you are missing a huge opportunity if you are not thinking about your potential partners. So, true story, I have definitely found much more success collaborating and reaching out to people that I can connect with, that I can work with on social media and developing those relationships than I have getting cold clients off of social media. So to me, social media is about building relationships, and if you're not doing that, you're doing it wrong. If you're just posting things and hoping people are going to connect with you, that doesn't work. You need to reach out to people. You need to actually treat them like it's a relationship, like you're in a room with them on social media, and have a conversation. So I have 4 questions for you to ask yourself that will help you figure out who you might want to engage with intentionally. And that's so important to that point. Be intentional about your engagement online. Don't just blast everybody. Don't just post and ghost. Be intentional about how you're using your time. This is how you avoid scrolling for hours and getting lost in a scroll. That and timers. Timers also help with that, especially when you're on Reels, but that's another topic for another day. So the first question to ask yourself is, who would you love to collaborate with? Is there somebody who is inspiring to you, who has value, you want to create something together, you think they're like the other piece of your puzzle, perhaps, that you want to reach out to and collaborate with? That is an important audience to be looking for. So I have found so many opportunities to collaborate through social media. I've guest spoken in different mastermind groups for people. It's resulted in me getting on summits. There's my dog barking, Lola. It has just turned into great relationships and partnerships for how we can add extra value for the people that we're trying to serve. So the second question would be, who would add more value to your clients that has an expertise that you don't have? So what are the questions that you get from your clients that you can't answer or that you don't have the expertise in to really answer well? So who can you make a list of that could bring that information, that could bring that expertise to your clients? And think about, if you're offering a program, how could you plug somebody else into that to increase the breadth of what kind of content you have? If you are creating an event, who would be a great guest speaker for that event, for example? Which kind of goes to the next question, which is, who can you invite to present to your audience? So this is a time when I reached out to Angie Lee of the Angie Lee Show on Instagram. So she's a top-rated podcast. She's a very successful entrepreneur. She's incredibly good at Instagram marketing, and I wanted her to speak on my summit. And I knew that it was a long shot, but I told myself, well, there is no harm in asking, and if she says no, we're in the same place as we are here if I don't ask her. So I reached out, I asked her, and she said yes, which was amazing. And then she was able to deliver so much extra value to my event because of her expertise and because I reached out and I made that connection. And I continue to have a relationship with her and other people who have spoken on my summits or been part of events that I've hosted in the past. And that's an important thing to remember to do. Ongoing communication, reciprocal relationship, right? What can I do for you? Thank you for what you did for me, and keep building things like that. And then the last question to ask yourself is, who already has an audience you would love to get in front of? So if you serve business owners like I do, then you look for other people who also serve business owners. Do they have a great group? Do they have a great program? Is it something that you can pitch yourself to be part of? Do you see yourself as a missing piece in somebody else's puzzle that they have? So I want to just back up for a second. I was talking about who would add more value to clients. This is like the reverse of that question. So in my world, I am a strategist, right? I talk about strategy all day long till you're blue in the face. What's the plan? How do you make the plan? How can you be more strategic? How do you be intentional about what you're doing with your branding and your marketing? But I don't have the other half of what really makes business successful, which is the mindset piece. Sure, I have lived through it and I can speak to my experience, but there are people who are trained as mindset coaches and NLP and different personality perspectives and things like that. So that is my girlfriend Lauren. Lauren is mindset, get in control of your own head, and I'm like, then take action and apply your strategies. So together we make a really good team for bringing both pieces of that. So she comes in on my program, Brand Message Mastery, and teaches about how to get in the right state of mind to actually take the action to put your brand out there. And I teach everybody how to create the brand. How does it align with you? How do you figure out who your ideal clients are? What is the process and the strategy for putting yourself out there online? What does that all look like? And then we get to this breaking point, right? Where now you have to do it. So you need the mindset to take the action, because we all get scared. All of this all takes courage. All of this, reaching out to people to collaborate with, there's always that fear of rejection, right? And like I said, when I reached out to Angie Lee, I was like, well, she could say no. But I've determined that the reality is just ask. If you do not ask, you cannot create that relationship. If you're just sitting there waiting for someone to ask you all day, it's not going to happen. So just ask. In fact, I feel like I should trademark that as a proprietary framework, the just ask method, because that is what I want you to do. So make your list of who comes into mind when you answer these 4 questions. Who would you love to collaborate with? Who could add more value to your clients that has expertise you don't have? Who can you invite to present to your audience? This is a great way, because just to go in on that one, you're giving them an opportunity. So you're not really, if you position it that way, you're giving them an opportunity to get in front of your people, then it's of value to them. You have to always explain what the value is to the other person, right? It's not, hi, I'm a stranger from the internet, can you do me a favor, please? So when I reached out to Angie, I certainly wasn't like, hi, I'd love if you could do me a favor. You don't know me, but I was definitely much more strategic about it than that. And then the 4th question is, who already has an audience you would love to get in front of? So when you're thinking of those, you make your list, and then you start reaching out to them. Send them DMs on Instagram, send them personal messages here on Facebook. If you find their email online, whatever it is, however you want to contact them, do that. But I will say that personal, voice memos go a long way for making a connection, because they can hear your voice, they can hear your tone, your genuineness in that, and that's important. So I'd also love to offer myself up as a connector for you. Let me know in the comments here, who do you want to be connected with? Are you looking for certain kinds of opportunities? At this point, I have collaborated with dozens of different entrepreneurs with different skill sets that have their own programs and things like that, and I could connect you with people. I'm also part of networking communities that are intentionally designed to help people refer each other's business. So drop me a note below or send me a message and let me know, who are you looking to be connected with right now, and how can I help you? Here to serve. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Have a wonderful week. We'll be back here same time, same place next week. Bye for now.